Underway this evening as the first pitch is taken for strike one as we get started right on time at 7:05 p.m. EK, as we look at the Cubs entering play here tonight, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
And they've got themselves a pretty good-sized lead in the division coming into play. Certainly not out of reach yet, but they've got to be pretty comfortable with where they're sitting at this point in the year.
Hamels is ready. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Yeah, you know, they really need Derek Norris to come alive. The slugging percentage over the last 10 ball games is under 300. That's a pretty disappointing number from a guy with his kind of power.
Derek Norris will stand in, back in the lineup after getting the night off yesterday. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Hayward makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And with that, let's take a look at the Cubs alignment on defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, Matty, Anthony Rizzo is really the centerpiece for this Cubs ball club. Offensively, we know what he does. Defensively, he really holds this infield together. Very fluid over at first base, good soft hands, and has a good throwing arm as well.
Matt Kemp gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
And even if this doesn't lead to a run, it's important not to let this guy get out there and skate through the first inning, throwing as few pitches as he has. If nothing else, maybe you force him to throw another, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 pitches to the next hitter.
Brett Wallace stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Well, I think Summersgill is pretty well liked as an umpire, but if he gets any gruff, it seems like it's often coming from right-handed batters on pitches they don't think they can reach. I'm curious if we'll see any of that in this one.
Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Drew Pomeranz gets the start for San Diego in this one. What's your take on him, EK?
Yeah, Matty, he's had a number of starts. Finally won his first game in his last outing. He'll be looking to add to that total here.
Well, there you see Dexter Fowler as he'll be the one to commence the action in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Dexter Fowler.
And he gripped that one a bit too tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Eric, this Padre team, as they take the field here tonight, it was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around, though.
The 2-0 pitch. A strike, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, later in the game, I think you jump all over that. First inning, that's where you need to be smart and make sure he can find the strike zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Jankowski sprinting after it, and that's the first out of the inning. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Eric, who stands out to you?
I'm looking to see if Anthony Rizzo can turn it around. He has been dreadful against left-handed pitching, hitting under 200 on the season. It's an Achilles heel for him right now. If he doesn't start producing against southpaws, he might find himself platooned by his manager.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
Sinker, one ball, one strike. Bases are empty, one man out. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Right back at him and off his glove. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. But hold on here now. He jumped out of that dugout in a hurry. He might ask for that out call to be reviewed.
Yeah, he wasn't so sure that was the right call, and looking at it again right here, I don't know if I can tell for sure either. We'll wait to see what the guys in the dugout say after reviewing this play a couple of times, probably.
So here's the signal from the dugout, and it appears they will decide not to challenge the call on the field, so the runner is out at first. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers and 30 RBIs. 2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. After 1, no score. Number 2 settles into the box for his first chance.
Padres, third baseman, number 2.
Hamill into the wind. First pitch on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
That's a nice backhanded play there at second. You'd like to be able to get in front of this ball if you can, but here he does a nice job of looking it into the glove, and then he makes the throw to first for the out.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. The batting average down in the low 210s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. No score here as we play inning number 2. Right side hit hard, and he'll reach to knock this ball down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Batting 7th, left fielder
Travis Jankowski steps in, hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Off-speed pitch, and this one runs in and nearly gets him here.
Please, Hamill, don't hurt him.
Runners on first with 1 down. 2-0.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count, and that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. In there, and it's even now. 2-2. Runner at first here. One man out. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3-2 with one out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Grounded back up the middle. Backhanded. He'll go to the bag for one.
He kind of got stuck in an in-between position right here. I don't think he quite knew whether to flip it or step on the bag and take it himself. So he does get the sure out, but no shot at the double play.
Corey Spangenberg will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the .330 mark to begin play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers straight to the negotiating table.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. Padres leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Javier Baez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far. One and one. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Fielded by Ramirez. And he's set down, one away. With a moment now, let's give you a look at how the Padres align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Yeah, guys, Alexi Ramirez, he's been a bit of an enigma. He's prone to having some mental lapses on defense, but he's also shown that he's capable of making some acrobatic plays. He's smooth as butter, turning double plays, and he always seems to make just the right pre-pitch adjustment.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Miguel Montero comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Smoke toward the hole. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Yeah, he gets a fastball here and he rips it towards the hole. You see the good effort over there at first, but that got on him much too quickly for him to be able to knock it down.
Here's Arizmendi Alcantara, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. No home runs as of yet, and a pair of RBIs. Runners on first with one down. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, here's another look at this on show track. And actually, this pitch might not even show up on the graphic. That's how far away from the plate it was. And this will let that base runner take a nice little stroll up to second base.
3-0 now. Addison Russell is on deck. One out and a runner on second base. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Batting 7, the shortstop,
Addison Russell will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
From the stretch. In there, strike one.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Runners are at first and second with 1 away.
Nope.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
As you can see right here, his timing just seems to be off a little bit at the plate right now. And you know what? That can happen during the course of the season. You're not always going to have your good swing. And he's the kind of guy that's got a lot of moving parts in that swing. So maybe he's at the point now in the season where he might need just a little time off so he can get back to the basics.
Here's Tommy La Stella now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Drew Pomeranz set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
And as we showed you in the open, he's out there putting his perfect record on the line. And so far, these guys haven't shown many signs that they're ready to put a 1 in that loss column.
John Jay will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Lifted the other way out to left center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Derek Norris.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Derek Norris. He flew out in his last at-bat. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. One pitch is a curveball just off the black. 2-1 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's Matt Kemp now.
Kemp.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
We're starting to see signs that he's about ready to break out of this slump he's been in. He won't get anything to show for it here, but this is a good swing and a hard hit ball. Unfortunately, though, it's just right at somebody.
Stepping in now, Brett Wallace. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Hit out towards second. LaStella has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Jason Hamill digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
For the Cubs, pitcher, Jason Hamill.
Pomerantz sets. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that is through into center. A base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Dexter Fowler will try it again. He flied out to start the home first.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it, and we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Smoke toward third. Scooped up to second for one. And we're going to have an argument here as the skipper comes out of the third base dugout. And you can bet he'll be arguing that the second baseman never had control of the ball coming through the bag. And it would seem to be a call that could probably go either way, but I can't imagine the second base umpire is going to correct himself on it now. Into the box, Jason Hayward. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Well, I think it was a sinker that he rolled over last time up, and he's probably going to see that same pitch again. You got to wait for a mistake up in the zone against a guy like this.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. And the runner back. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Yeah, the best way to neutralize this guy's power, just keep putting pitches right there.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
And now with the full count, I got to think that means in all likelihood he'll be on the move over there at first.
Runners off for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, and he can't hold on to the throw as it short hops him and eats him up.
Yeah, this is going to be a 3-2 pitch. They send the runner here hoping to maybe stay out of a double play situation. The one thing you don't want is the strikeout, because normally they've got you dead to rights at second base. But he did get a decent jump that time, and he's going to wind up stealing it anyway.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. For Fowler, that's stolen base number 6 now on the year. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A little bouncer. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Number 2 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 2.
Hamill has his target. First pitch on the way. Into the seats, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And you know what that is right there? That's life in the show, bud. Once teams around the league figure out the book on how to get you out, it can be a real tough adjustment to play at this level.
So 1 away in the inning now for Alexi Ramirez. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And a swing and a miss by Ramirez as he's down on strikes here for out number 2. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And both of these guys have shown a decent fastball. Each has touched 93 so far on the gun. Travis Jankowski stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. First delivery to him on the way. Too high, 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Javier Baez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Scorched to third. Right to him. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Miguel Montero.
Into the box now, Miguel Montero. He reached on a single in his first try. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. One out, nobody on. There's the knuckle curve laid off, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And he makes the throw to first. Montero is retired, 2 down now.
Yeah, that's a good pitch right there. Gets him fishing for it. Then nice work to tidy up behind the plate and make the put out at first.
Here's Arizmendi Alcantara. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In for a strike. It's 1-1. One pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full, 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. I mean, that was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. They're still down. It's 2-0. Corey Spangenberg heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Hamill gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. The 1-2 pitch. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Nice. A good pitch there to record the out. You can see on the graphic with 39 strikes, his ball-to-strike ratio is way out of whack. Just seems like guys are up there swinging at just about everything he's throwing.
Drew Pomeranz stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Well, you know, sometimes it's that natural tendency to let up just a little bit when you're facing the opposing pitcher. You know he's not going to do much damage, but you got to get refocused here because you do not want to go 3-0 to him.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
2-1 pitch is a slider taken for a called strike 2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. So back-to-back strikeouts for him here to start the inning. And as we flash up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he currently sits in 4th place on the ball club in that category.
Yeah, I mean, strikeouts aren't a huge part of his game, but clearly he gets his fair share. Regardless, he's obviously an important part of this pitching staff.
John Jay stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, he came right back in there with the fastball. Even a little tighter that time. That's what you have to do against a guy like this.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Padres down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Leading off the inning, Addison Russell, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Curveball that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0. A little shaky here to start the 5th.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Tommy La Stella in now. He went down looking in his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Whoa, that's what you call chuck and duck right there. This ball's going to come screaming right back at him. He doesn't have any time to get the glove up, and it gets safely on into center field.
Jason Hamill will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. You know, if you'd given me a nickel here, I'd have thought he was bunting that time.
Yeah, that one caught me by surprise, too. I don't know why you'd want him swinging the bat.
And no surprise to see the pitcher squaring around as he gets this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
All you can hope for with your pitcher at the plate is that he has a chance to make a productive out. And he definitely did that right here as he moves both guys up 90 feet with just one away.
So striding in, Dexter Fowler, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Lays off 1-0.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Right. Now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Jankowski on the move, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Runners are at second and third with one down. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Jason Hayward will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Still 2-2. Chop foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. Trying to strike him out for the second time. And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's full 3-2.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Boy, that's just a nice pitch right there with the bases loaded. He gets an infield fly out of it for a big second out, and now he's given himself a much better chance to get out of this mess.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end to the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Derek Norris will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. First pitch of the at-bat. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball one. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2 to count.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Line toward the alley in left center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
Well, I think this was a little bit of a gamble from my perspective. I had a feeling that he'd take a big turn around first and then hold on, but he was having none of that. He's smelling 2 all the way, and he's going to make it there with a hustle double.
Matt Kemp digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Hamill sets. Here's the first pitch. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. No one out with a runner at second. Up top, it's 2-0. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Squared that one up just a little late. A runner at second, nobody out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Brett Wallace will be next. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
The key here is to never panic after you clank one. Go get it, pick it up, throw the guy out.
Standing in now, Brett Wallace. And he'll pop this one fouled off to the left, and it's strike one. One out and a runner on third. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
Into the box, number 2, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Tapped up the first baseline. To his left, Rizzo, and he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Javier Baez will get settled in here as the Cubs look to get it going in their half of the 6th. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. First pitch on its way. In need of a quick inning here, but he starts this one with a ball. It's 1-0. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
That's inside. 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And all of a sudden, he's looking a little jittery out there to start the 6th.
And he'll just float a change in here now for a strike. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Jay. 1 out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. And it's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Miguel Montero will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Pulled toward right center field. Jay on the run, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. So a double into the gap has him in business here with 1 away. As he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign.
Yeah, he's really contributed to the team this year. Here he is on second again with a chance to score on just a single.
Here comes the Padre manager up out of the dugout heading for the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Kevin Quackenbush will come in and pitch now.
For the Padres, number 59, Kevin Quackenbush.
Arismendi Alcantara will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. For Montero, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Strike called, 2-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Addison Russell, who represents the possible go-ahead run here, waits in the on-deck circle. And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, remember, you don't have to throw him a strike with first base open, but a walk would bring the go-ahead run to the plate.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kemp is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Addison Russell. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1.
You know, sometimes guys get caught up in thinking about being the big hero. The key here, though, is just keep it simple. See the ball, hit the ball. Usually the best results come with that mindset.
2 out here and a runner at second. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1. Tommy La Stella would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jay moves over. And that retires the side. It'll be Alexei Ramirez's turn when we come back. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Padres out in front in this one as we come to our game summary for the first 6 innings of play. And here is Alexei Ramirez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Alexei Ramirez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
And that's too high, ball two. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And the seventh inning starts with a fly out here, one away.
The first thing a pitcher does when he walks out of the tunnel here at Wrigley, he'll take a look at those flags and see which way they are blowing. I mean, this place, it can play like two totally separate ballparks from one day to the next.
Travis Jankowski stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And he lays off there, 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the seventh inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Here it comes on 1-1. Grounded to the right. Oh, look at Stella. He's up with it. The throw. It's in time.
Oh, what a play. On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop. Makes the play and gets the out. And the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
In now, Corey Spangenberg. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Swing and a line drive, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Ryan Buckner will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home seventh.
Batting in the 7th spot, number 40, Ryan Buckner. Now playing left field and batting in the 9th spot, number 70.
Tommy La Stella will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time and then a base hit last time around.
Second baseman.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Lifted the other way to left center. Number 70 is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The pitcher, number 39, Jason Hamill.
And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And he misses again, 2-0. Three and 0 now.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
He's set and a 3-0 offering. And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
And he lays off, ball four. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Tough take there on 3-1. I mean, if this pitch missed the inside corner, it did not miss by much. But he's going to reach base anyway.
Brandon Maurer will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning.
Brandon Maurer.
Dexter Fowler will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Throw over to first. Back in standing.
Simple throw over there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. To 2-2 now.
And with a runner on first here, you're playing right into the pitcher's hands if you go chasing pitches below the knees. You got to know the situation and make him bring something up in the zone.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is the left fielder. 2 down.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up as routine flyouts.
Jason Hayward will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
A runner on first with 2 away. That evens it up, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. To first, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Trouble averted there thanks to fine work from the Padre bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Padres 2 and the Cubs nothing. Johnson will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8. Number 70 will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
Number 70.
And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Very brisk pace to the ball game thus far. 2-0 our score as you get a look there at the line score to this point in the contest. John Jay gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
Now a ball lined to the left side, and that'll slice just foul at the last moment. Swung on and chopped up the middle. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Yeah, you can't help but think about all the men they've left on base so far and how many times a triple like this could have really done some damage. Instead, they'll have to be content to take this one with the bases empty.
Derek Norris stands in as he looks at a called strike.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And it is a run.
That's a big insurance run there. It comes rather cheaply. You're trying to keep your guys in the ball game, but this won't help the cause one bit.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
And this is a 3-pitch see ya here. They go in, out, in here in the sequence. I mean, it's a simple little pattern that seems easy to pick up on, but that's not always going to be the case.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Brett Wallace will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
2 out with the man at first. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Gloved by Russell. The toss will go to La Stella at second, and the force out means the inning is over. Padres able to pick up one on a couple of hits. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Cubs nothing. John Edwards is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
John Edwards.
Leading off the inning, Anthony Rizzo, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
In there at the knees, strike one. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 10 for him on the year. And the Cubs are on the board. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Wow, he has proven to be a real nuisance in the first two games of this series. A home run in last night's ball game, and now another one here.
Up next for the
Here's
Cubs,
Javier Baez.
third baseman.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. 428, the official estimate on that last home run. Ball two now. Outside, 3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat, because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And that misses for ball four.
That probably should have been a strike, but 3-0, sometimes you don't get that call. He puts a man on here on the 4-pitch walk.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, the velocity's good here, but I'm not so sure about the location. That was right down the middle.
Throw over to the bag. A dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
3 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. And the count will be full. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Yeah, he knows he's already given up one home run in the inning, so this wasn't the most aggressive sequence we've seen. He winds up losing him on 3-2.
Leonel Campos will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Arismendi Alcantara will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here.
When you're 0 for 3 in a game already, I think you're really happy to see a new pitcher in this ballgame. Maybe something will change for him.
And that misses inside 1-0.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Boy, he better get it back together here with 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
3-1 now. Fastball here.
I think it has to be. You're licking your chops if you're the hitter. 3-1. You can't walk the bases loaded. Bail and wail.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. And now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Addison Russell. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much here. Just keep that line moving. Do something productive and give the next guy a chance as well.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. First and second now, 1 man out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it, the left fielder. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Tommy La Stella steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Yeah, a couple of mid-90s fastballs, and he hasn't been close on either one of them.
Way outside. 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's a fly ball way out to right center, and no one will track this one down. It's going to fall in there for extra bases. The run scores from second, but not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
Well, this game's seen a little bit of everything, but that's a big at-bat here in the final few innings. That's going to get home 2 runs, and this game's all tied up.
Cesar Vargas will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8.
Cesar Vargas.
Chris Bryant will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Chris Bryant.
And that misses ball one.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball started it a little too far inside, though.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2. And every pitch so crucial in a tie ball game, so he'll step out and ask for time. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 4-3 game.
Well, you know you're talking about a nice streak when you get up over 10 games in a row, and now that's 11 for this guy, so he is feeling it.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Pitch out, nothing doing. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Now a cut fastball finds the target, 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
You know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and the guy moves up into scoring position here.
Jason Hayward struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0-for-4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
In there, and it's 0-1. Here's a line drive into left center. Will that get the job done? It's a base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate. Now a 5-3 game.
Took him a while to pick up that first hit of the ball game, but he made it count as he was able to drive in the run on the RBI single.
Coming to the plate again, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. In there for strike 1.
Yeah, he needed that one. Something to give him a little bit of confidence.
To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Well, I don't think they're in the clear just yet. But things are starting to look a little bit better after that at-bat. That makes this a 3-run lead now, 6-3. And now the hope is that the back end of that bullpen can go ahead and just finish this one off.
Fernando Rodney trot in from the bullpen as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 out. Javier Baez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away.
Well, he's 0 for 4 coming into this at-bat, so I think he's happy to see a new arm out there. Maybe his luck will change.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1.
A lot of people think that pitch will burn straight down, but it will work back a little bit towards righty, like that one did right there.
Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
And this could really be trouble now because with runners on every base, they've got a chance to really break this thing wide open.
And now a crucial spot. Bases loaded. 2 men gone. And stepping in now is the catcher, Miguel Montero. And Rodney with the good fastball out of the pen. No balls and a strike. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Rodney comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kemp giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. 9th inning coming up. The Cubbies are in front, 6-3. Pedro Strop will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th.
Number 46, Pedro Strop.
number 2, will lead things off now in a completely different ball game since the last time these guys took their hats.
And after that 6-run inning, you got to hope that you can put together some kind of response. The last thing you want to do is a 1, 2, 3 inning, so a little patience wouldn't be the worst thing in the world.
Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Hit back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Yeah, really not a bad pitch when you look at it. This is at the knees with some movement. He just uses the center of the diamond and checks in here with a base hit.
Here's the shortstop, Alexi Ramirez, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now after the big inning your ball club just put together, you can't let them respond with a big inning of their own. But here they are with 2 on now and trying to answer right back.
Fernando Rodney, the pitcher, digs into the box. So in a definite sacrifice situation here with 2 on and nobody out.
Yeah, definitely the traditional train of thought.
And they indeed want the pitcher to move his runners as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
I don't think you can ask for a whole lot more right here. You get back-to-back singles, then a good sacrifice, and just like that, they're set up for what could be a big inning.
Corey Spangenberg ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Second and third here, 1 man out. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. One and two, here it comes. swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the golden sombrero.
Stepping in now, number 70. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Yeah, a good job here of working himself back into a hitter's count, especially with 2 men on base in front of him.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it 6-5 now.
What an at-bat right here in the ninth. This will end up being a triple. The lead now down to a single run. And before you can blink, that tying run is now stationed just 90 feet away at third base.
In now is John Jay. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Ground ball right side. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Another good win for these guys, and they're playing some confident baseball out there right now. That's their 4th win in a row. So they've got things firing on all cylinders.
A tight ball game all throughout. Winds up a slim 1-run victory in the end as we get you one final look at our line score. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 6-5. Good night from Chicago.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the Padres, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 29 minutes. A reminder that extra southbound CTA Red Line trains will be available at the Addison Street Station 1 block east of Wrigley Field. Northbound passengers are asked to board at the Sheridan Station. Post-game bus service will also be available on the 8 Halstead, 22 Clark, 152 Addison, and the 154 Wrigley Field Express routes.